Just off the bat, yeah, it's a protest argument. It's good. Right off the bat, I really like a woman looking like this, talking to a man looking like this, saying, our people came from Israel. It's just incredibly funny to me. I know, obviously, that Judaism has incredibly deep and wide-ranging historical and ethnic roots that don't actually, like, directly correspond to your appearance. However, this does look like the most Jewish man ever. So, like, it is kind of, you know, like, he is Jew-mogging her, is what I'm saying.
This is a political movement which is causing bloodshed. That's where our family is from. I'm from Israel. How can you hold that flag? This is because the actions of the Zionist people, they are responsible. What are you talking about? That's our ancestors. We live in a beautiful peace. What flag is that? How can you say that?
She's like genuinely hysterical, which is pretty crazy, you know? He's waving a Palestinian flag saying that, like, genocide's bad, which is a position I can get behind, by the way. And she's literally screeching, like... The funny thing is that she doesn't even engage with the argument, which makes me think her internal position is that Palestinians are subhuman. That has to be it, right? Like, if person A says, you know, I wave this flag because I oppose genocide, and her response is, but we came from there, is that not just, like, genocidal blood and soil? Is, like, she's saying it in a hysterical way, but that does seem to be, the admission is like, well, who cares that we're doing the genocide? We belong there because of our blood, she says to somebody who looks like this.
We live in a beautiful peace with Palestinian people for hundreds of years. How can you say that? You're not a Jew! You're not a Jew!
Good argument, but reality has already depicted him as the Jew Chad and you as the crying Karen Jack. So the Goysa. Jew Chad and Goysa.
How can you say that? You're Jewish!
The sign says Israel's responsible for 75 years of tragic bloodshed. I think that's what the sign says. I might have missed the last word there.
Can you shame your own people? Who is that Jew?
How can you shame your own people? All of her arguments are, we are in the in group, so who cares? That's literally everything she has to say is, we are in the in group, so we can do it, you know? Every argument is met with, like, well, our blood gives us the right.
We're all Jews here, right? Yeah, so how are they saying that? Because they believe in God. Jewish, I'm standing it. I don't want that. That's our country. And the Talmud says our country like that. That is our country. How dare you say that about our own people?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's actually maybe the clearest example I've ever seen of the like Karen to fascism relationship. The idea that fascism is in a way rooted in the, like, entitled, hysterical, suburbanite white woman, in this case, you know, whether or not she's Jewish, white woman, the accusation is undeniable. She's literally calling them race traitors. Yeah. It's genuinely impressive how she believes more in the state than she does the religion. Oh, she might not even be religiously Jewish. I mean, the guys here obviously are, right? Otherwise, I assume they are. But for her, I think it's a blood and soil thing. It's literally just, yeah, it's just blood and soil. To be fair, these people are the Nutiri Karta, which are pretty extreme ultra-Orthodox Jews. Yes, so I should say these guys are like part of a particular group of anti-Zionist ultra-Orthodox Jews who have been known to be wacky. In this video, they're not doing anything objectionable. Some in their group have done wacky things in the past, but like in this video, I don't think they're doing anything or saying anything objectionable, you know, which, okay. Basically, they're like super Jewish and they don't believe in Zionism as a project. Ooh, look, dude, look at she tries to grab the phone and he's like, oh. Are we in New York? I assume we're in New York, okay? This is like a phenomenal guy in terms of like presentationally, wouldn't you agree? Dude's like red in the face from yelling. He's got the shades. The kifaya, the graphic tee. He's like, I don't know, 40, 50, whatever. He looks great. Genuinely, he looks fantastic. This is fantastic. Hit her with the TF2 taunt. Yeah, he's perfect. He's perfect. I like this video too because it's led to a lot of discourse. So in this video, you have to be mentally ill in order to support her. Yeah, Thana, perfectly. She's an NPC. She actually isn't thinking here. I understand she seems mentally unwell. She is mentally unwell 100% by virtue of being like a fascist, which I fully like an illness, a social contagion, many such cases. But no, she's freaking out here. I don't know, man. Like, if you see people defending her, like, the only thing they're defending is the argument that your blood allows you to kill. Like, that's literally the position she holds. She's just not very articulate in defending it. Okay, not to be unkind, doesn't she look a bunch like that one trans lady Bud Light girl? With this face, doesn't she look a lot like oh, you know who I'm talking about, the Mulvaney. I know it's not a charitable comparison, but everyone here seems to agree with me. Like, a bunch of people in chat are like, oh, you can't say that, not that you're wrong. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not making like a point about it. I'm just saying it's surprising to me. Husband? Friend? Okay. Get ready for the final punchline, okay? The final punchline, okay? So I guess this is her friend or handler or husband or whatever else. Okay, they're taking like a hater selfie. Oh, wait, that's a passport. I'm sorry, I thought he was holding up a phone. He's got his passport out for some reason. Why would you ever have your passport out? Is it because he's showing he's like from Israel or something? I don't know. She brought a baby. That's the final punchline. This poor infant baby child is in the middle of this screaming crowd because its insane mother wanted to screech blood and soil rhetoric at a bunch of ultra-Orthodox Jews. Where the fuck was that baby? Yeah, this entire time, the baby's literally, like, in the middle of this confrontation. Do you think the baby is, like, the only reason she didn't lunge at this guy or anyone else? Was the baby holding her back? She lunged for the phone? Yeah, she did. Because the cart she's carrying is in front of her, not to the side. She lunged to the side, you know? So with this lady, your safe zone is being directly in front of her, because then she'd, like, stumble over the carriage and kill the baby, which I guess it seems she has just enough of a, you know, just enough wherewithal to not do. Surprised she wasn't covering the baby's ears. Do you think this lady is good mom? Do you think this lady gives a single shit? God, that poor kid. FYI, ultra-Orthodox is genuinely kind of pejorative. Hereti is generally a better term. Maybe for specificity, but I don't mind being pejorative. I don't like religion, you know. You know, you might overlap with, like, the anti-Zionist position because you're a Jew who believes that exile is core to the Jewish faith. But, I mean, you know, could be a Reddit atheist, right? That's the path I chose. That's my God, all right? The enlightenment that I feel when I debunk the Bible or the Torah. That woman is nominally Jewish. I bet she never goes to temple. Yeah, I don't want to be too presumptuous. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, she's not selling Jew as hard as the guy she's talking to. Like, I think everyone would agree with that. There are tons and tons of Jewish people who don't go to temple, right? Jews are relatively agnostic in their practice, like, demographically as a group, in the sense that there are a lot of people who would call themselves Jewish but don't go to temple. Like, there are people from every group, like Muslims, Christians, but, like, I think they have a higher percentage or, like, proportion of it. But at the same time, like, for a lot of Zionists, it's really just like a blood and soil project of political power. It's not like Netanyahu goes out there and is, like, crazy dedicated to going to temple.